Murdoch Middle High School began working in 2007 with the Winchendon Project to improve student mental health and deter their substance abuse. Behavioral health services were first made available at Murdoch in 2008, and nationally recognized substance abuse prevention education was added to the school's health curriculum in 2009.
The Winchendon Project is a perfect fit for us just because of the amount of people we have in this district who wanted to take part in a venture like this and want to actually take ownership of the issues that a lot of the students are experiencing.
Here through the Winchendon Project, because this is the only school that I need to cover, I have so much more opportunity to be a part of the school. People really do feel comfortable coming to me now, whereas in a traditional school-based counseling model, there wouldn't be an opportunity so much for teachers to consult. It would be going to a classroom to grab a kid and maybe take 2 seconds, how's this kid doing, quickly, oh fine. Here, teachers stop in between classes, chat with me about kids. I'm here for IEP meetings, I'm here for parent meetings that are held after school. It's just so much more of a community and a team in this model.
I think the Winchendon Project has had a huge impact on our students, and my students in particular as well. For instance, it's given many of the students opportunities to receive therapy or counseling that they may not have had the opportunity to because of transportation or insurance issues. Also, it's given the opportunity for a lot of the students to participate in group counseling, for instance, anger management, motivational counseling. So I think those opportunities have been huge for our students and very, that's made a huge impact on our community here.
I have a student who actually is an 18-year-old student who really does not have any family support. She is basically on her own, and without the Winchendon Project, she really would not be able to get in therapy, and is dealing with some depression issues, really wants to finish school, but life has just, every time she climbs up, something happens in her life and it kind of kicks her down. And at the school, we really are her supports. We are her supports, and having the Winchendon Project has enabled her to hook up with a therapist and to really help her deal with her depression and the things that are going on in her life, and be on track to graduate in June.
I had a very troubled child when on the onset of the project, and they worked with him to a point where, I'm in this child's mind, I'm his savior. And I'm really not. All I did at that juncture in his life was see a need for something that, maybe other people didn't make that connection. I think the project 100% allows that, and it protects the child. I'm not the one that needs the protection, they are, and it just reaches out to them. For me, I can get teary-eyed, so I don't want to do that on camera.
Surveys revealed the fact that most Murdoch students make healthy and positive choices. Surveys also showed that students overestimate the risky behavior of their peers. So a social norming campaign was begun in 2009 to publicize that healthy behavior is the norm, not the exception, at Murdoch Middle High School. These activities are ongoing in 2010 and are being complemented by efforts to further engage the Winchendon community.
I think it's saying that nearly 7 out of 10 Murdoch students don't drink it'll make it seem like a safer environment for people, it'll make people feel better, maybe encourage people not to drink.
They'll be more comfortable in the environment because they'll see that not many students really do drink, because it shows that there aren't many that really do.
I think it's a great thing, since we have 6th graders here this year, to know that the people they look up to aren't doing drugs and alcohol, which is very important.
We have these students here for certain amount of time each day, and we have to give them everything we can. We can't pretend that we are only responsible, say, for their academic needs, and that everything else is someone else's responsibility. And I think the students understand that when they see these services. So it's had a very powerful impact.